Hey!
Hi everyone, Hungry Reader here, and Mike back again.
Hey, how's it going?
Today we're going to look at a book that Mike made as a gift to me, and neither of us knows anything about this one. But you can see why anyone who knows me would know. Oh yeah, this is something he would want. It's called The Adventures of the Original Pumpkin Patch Pals. Not the Pumpkin Patch Pals from the reunion tour. These are these are the originals. And let's have a look at these characters. We have some sort of old grandpa pumpkin with, he's got some limbs here. I wasn't sure if they were vines, but yeah, he's got bare feet and hands, and he's got these little pumpkins with punk haircuts.
They're like punkins, I guess.
Yeah, why weren't they called the Pumpkin?
It really is a missed opportunity.
Oh.
He seems to be, I'm guessing, the wise,
wise old man with a
monocle.
Yes, a monocle. So, which usually means German.
Yeah.
So it
could be British.
Oh, you think?
I've seen it indicate Britishness as well.
Well, of course, the only character no one knows anymore who uses a monocle is the Count. But
so Transylvania.
Oh yes,
yeah,
that would make sense. He's a jack-o'-lantern.
Yeah,
no, he's not jack-o'-lantern. He's an uncarved pumpkin.
Huh?
What happens if you carve these guys? What a horrible thought!
I feel like this is probably made to sell pumpkins.
Whoa!
Oh, okay.
What's going on here? I just opened to the end papers, and already it's a mind blower.
So clearly, the Pumpkin Patch Pals.
Pumpkin Patch Pals.
They live on a farm.
The PPPs.
With fruits of all nations. We've got
clearly Granny Smith here.
Yeah.
This must be Fuji.
Yeah.
I don't know. Honeycrisp.
Could be. There appears to be some sort of hippie bean.
Banana? String bean? I don't know. Yeah. Here's a cool potato.
He's bad news.
Yeah, he's bad news. And a sweet potato. Or maybe?
Is he Jamaican?
Maybe. Or maybe he's a jicama? Or
some sort of Rasta tuber?
Sort of Rasta tuber.
I guess.
And I have no idea what this is, but she seems to be a caricature of an actual person.
Yeah. I like the Carmen Sandiego pineapple we got up here.
Carmen Sandiego?
I'm sorry. I'm Carmen Miranda. the Carmen Sandiego is a more relevant Carmen to our generation.
It's true.
It took me a minute. Oh, wait a second.
You saw it at the same time as I did.
We got a crashed spaceship up here.
So,
are these guys aliens?
Are these guys aliens, or is this guy the alien, the bee?
Either way makes... Wait a second. We appear to have some sort of ice agent slug here.
Good lord.
Okay.
This is just getting... I don't know if the text is going to be able to live up to this.
Oh, and of course this foppish British Lord potato here, apparently. That's okay. That's
I'm a spud.
I suspect most of these will not be appearing in the story we're about to read.
I doubt there'll be a major figure in the text. No. Okay, The Adventures of the Original Pumpkin Patch Pals. Oh, yep. Looks like they do it on a pumpkin-shaped spaceship.
That's appropriate.
Yes. And okay. Oh, and another important trademark of all of these self-published books. Got to introduce everybody on the first page. I think that's because a lot of these are sort of inspired by those Care Bears hardcover books where it tells you, this is Funshine Bear, this is Grumpy Bear.
Yeah.
So, Chelsea and Spazel, possibly Spazzle.
Oh, that's not going to fly in England.
Yeah, Devkin and Jack, Joy, Beezy, Gracie and Rare.
Oh, wait.
Rare, with a kind of set... Rare!
Okay.
Rare. Daisy K, Vinny, Yaya, Nader D.
Okay.
Nader D.
Like Maitre D?
Maybe, or like Ralph Nader, or like Dearth Nader.
So this is interesting because usually there's kind of some. Which part do each of these guys play? I see we've got our kind of girly one here.
Yeah, the wacky one, and the little girl, and I don't know, they might be twins. I don't.
We've got like this guy looks like he's some sort of cool surfer.
Here's the spaced out video head.
Yeah.
Vidiot. Sorry.
This one looks like they probably just communicate like animal. I'm guessing.
But this one's also
that's another animal. So
yes.
never mind. So
he's just rude, I guess.
Are these guys couples?
I don't know. Are they married? Are they brother and sister? I don't even know what's going on here. And this one, I don't know. What is going on with her mouth?
She looks like a calaca, you know.
Yeah.
So there's some interesting things going on here.
Okay.
Okay, so let's get into the actual thing.
Okay. It all started in a galaxy far, far away. Oh, where did you hear this before? The Pumpkin Patch Pals have been hanging out together since they were nothing more than little sprouts growing up on the fertile planet Kirkerbit. They are all Weeby Littles, a rare breed of miniature pumpkins with sparkling hair and infectious grins. They are clever, quirky, and quick-witted, and have plenty of unique abilities. They can even pop out vine-like appendages and run like the wind. Okay, alright.
That is unusual.
I will... Okay, so they're alien pumpkins from a planet of pumpkins.
Which is... Okay, so the planet appears to have tropical poles.
Yeah.
And be desert otherwise.
Wow, I guess pumpkins should only be able to grow on the poles.
Yeah.
Okay. The pals were typical teenkins. That's a little joke, like how teenagers, teenkins, pump-agers.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, that's not a pun at all.
It's, they're teenkin... Okay, yeah.
Full of big ideas and fearless. Shouldn't they be fearless and full of big ideas?
Well,
whatever.
They're full of fearless.
Yes. They wanted to leave home, travel around the galaxy, and have one great adventure after another. Nothing was too scary if they had fun. They were always racing around the planet, playing games, and dreaming of the day when they could journey beyond the solar system of planet Kukerbit.
Is a Kirkerbit like a kind of pumpkin or something?
Yeah, a Kirkerbit is what you call... this is little botany for you. A Kirkerbit is any gourd-like thing on a vine. So pumpkin, squashes, and cucumbers would all be, hence the name, cucumber Kirkerbit.
Oh. You know a lot about pumpkins for celebrating pumpkin hater.
You
know your enemy?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Big Max, a gigantic round-faced fellow and the benevolent pumpkin leader of planet Kirkerbit, was amused by their antics. Pump kids will be pump kids, after all, and these Weeby Littles were notoriously spirited. After a lot of deliberation, he decided to send the Pumpkin Patch Pals on a very important mission. The galaxy needed help. Something was going wrong out there, and no one knew why.
That's not very
No
specific.
one knew what, either. The pals convinced him they were ready for the challenge. Still, Big Max was a really smart guy, and he knew he needed to keep a close eye on the pals. As they stepped on the precision planting rocket that was to propel the pals to space, he reminded them, "Remember, guys, it's a big universe out there. Watch your stems and keep your eyes peeled, and don't forget, I want a nightly report. Just look for the light at midnight, and I'll be there."
Okay.
Okay.
I was not expecting him to be named Big Max.
Big Max.
He does not... He looked like he should be like Lord Jack or something.
Lord Pumpleton.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He just doesn't look like a Max.
I don't know. Does it bother you as much as it does me that they don't have torsos?
Well, it does seem redundant to say that he's a round-faced fellow, considering they're by definition all round-faced.
Yes. I mean...
And have nothing else.
Have you seen a square pumpkin lately? Oh, besides Spookly. Spookly little square pumpkin.
Is that a thing?
That's a thing.
Is that the new Lumpkin?
Yeah, it kind of is. It kind of is. The pals were pumped up as the precision planting rocket flew at supersonic speed across 4 galaxies. They saw the picturesque farmlands of Northwest America. Awestruck, Jack instructed the pals, "Ooh! Let's go there!" That's an instruction. Ooh! What lay below them was the Skagit Valley. What a rude name for a valley.
Is that like pumpkin? Is that a pumpkin
No,
thing?
it's not.
Huh.
Maybe it's where this was published. I'm going to have to look up the Skagit Valley. An enchanted land surrounded by a vast rainbow of tulip fields and bordered by the beautiful Puget Sound waters. Oh, this is from Seattle?
Huh, apparently.
Or something?
So maybe this is a real place.
It was watched over and cared for by Mother Nurture. Oh,
Okay.
well, Mother Nurture.
So, I guess we've found which side of that debate we're coming down on.
Uh-huh. Okay. Okay, now we actually get some dialogue from the pals. As the pals hovered over the earth, little Easy almost turned white. She was so nervous. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! What if everyone is like really mean or green or something weird like that? Chelsea, peering into her makeup mirror, retorted, as long as they think we're cool, who cares? You go, girl!
That kind of dates this book a little bit.
You go, girl. Yaya, the whizkin, peered into his computer. Oh, he's like, according to my calculations, the Pumpkinpedia website, Earth kittens are fat.
Okay.
They're so pumped up on nutrients, humanoids like to eat them. In pies!
Oh, they're talking about Earth pumpkins.
Oh, yeah. Not Earth people, no.
Okay. So, but they spelled fat
P-H-A-T.
So does that mean they're pretty hot?
Does it mean they're big or that they're totally rad? I don't even know.
Well, considering this comes a time when people said "you go, girl," it probably means rad. So
people never stop saying "you go, girl."
Well, good, because girls need encouragement.
You go, girls! Right on, woman! A strong, independent pumpkin that don't need no squash. Spazel gulped. Joy patted his head. Don't worry, Spaz. The humans will never even know we're there. And what they don't see can't be. At least according to people logic. Oh, wow! Really slamming us.
I guess, because people on Earth only see with their eyes, they haven't learned to see with their hearts.
Jack, the spunky leader of the pals, shouted, Okay, pals, it's now or never. Big Max is depending on us. Let's get ready to rock and roll! Every one of those words is capitalized. I don't,
It's,
Did they forget to trademark that? Let's get ready to rock and roll? And with that, the precision planting rocket was shot to Earth. Welcome to Pumpkintopia, a flourishing meadow of big, healthy pumpkins that spreads across acres and acres of a Skagit Valley farm. So they went from a land of pumpkins to a land of pumpkins. Adventures in the comfort zone. Perfect lines of leggy vine plants stretch across the rich soil, separating the pumpkin species so that each variety has its own place in the sun.
Leggy vine plants?
Leggy vine plants. I don't know.
That just is like, whoa, so get again of the gams on that tulip. What is... Okay.
I don't even know. Oh, and they really missed a trick here. They're about to step foot on Earth for the first time, and somebody needs to say, that's one small step for Pump, one giant leap for Pumpkind!
There are a lot of missed opportunities in this book, I'm seeing. Not enough puns?
Pumpkins. Pumpkins.
Pumpkins.
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
That's a perfect example of missed opportunity right there to do it wrong.
Meanwhile, through a slight miscalculation by the precision planting rocket, the Pumpkin Patch Pals landed splat in the middle of the apple orchard under a huge apple tree. Now, since the Pumpkin Patch Pals had never met or seen a real Earthkin before, they were really psyched! As they looked up, they could see little red pumpkins hanging off the limbs. Heck, this place was cool, and Earth pumpkins were just about the same size they were. Heck!
Huh.
Is that the kind of thing that you throw in your narration? Heck!
The kids these days, I just don't know.
Oh
my.
Devkin, the most social of the pals, immediately flew up to a tree limb to introduce himself to a sweet-looking relation. A large, wrinkled old lime green granny apple hanging nearby popped open her eyes. Well, are you missing a few seeds, boy? You children don't belong here. Your kin lives over in Pumpkintopia. Whoa!
Is this a harrowing parable about racism now?
Oh my goodness.
Between apples and pumpkins?
Do the pumpkins have their own water fountains? The Pumpkin Patch Pals all turned to look where Granny had twisted on her stem. They couldn't believe their eyes. They saw a massive field of pumpkins that seemed to go on and on and on forever and ever. Rows and rows and rows of pumpkins shimmered in the sun like sparkling disco balls. Was the dramatic pause really necessary there?
Maybe the writer wanted to emphasize they couldn't think of a proper words. They resorted to disco balls as a last resort.
Oh, okay, it was to get this one excited. Daisy K went crazy. She popped out her vine-like arms and legs and began swinging from the trees in excitement. How pedelic! Get allowed at that. There must be a gazillion of them. I bet they're totally into retro, just like me.
Okay.
Okay, so that's why she's got the weird eyes, because she's She's wearing Ricky Ticky Stickies over her eyes.
Oh, so she's
Maybe.
okay.
She's like the hippie or the disco or either one.
And she's pumpadelic.
Oh. Vinny, comma, laughed, comma.
Huh.
Honey, there's no one even close to being like you. Now check this out. I'm going to spin us in the right direction. Follow me. Vinny started spinning across the grass at supersonic speed, leaving a trail of dust and the pals behind her. Oh, Vinny's a girl.
Huh.
Oh. So that's her personality, is that she spins like Taz?
Apparently, this is the... okay. I can't... How many of these pumpkin pals are there?
There's like 12.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is way too many unless there was a toy line.
Yes. There has to have been a toy line. I'm almost certain what they were doing is they were gluing little pieces of fuzz to orange foam Nerf balls and sticking these... Oh, maybe these are actually supposed to be like those little pumpkins that you can get that have a face pre-plastered on them. I see those at Smart and Final.
Are they like a Halloween thing?
Yeah, around Halloween you'll see pumpkins that are just pre-painted for you at the grocery store sometimes.
Oh.
I wonder if they were like, okay, if we add troll doll hair to them.
I'm sure these were sold at Skagit Valley up in Puget.
Absolutely.
Puget Sound.
Yes. Nader D jumped on a big leaf and began sliding like a surfer over the ground behind Vinny. Bodacious, dude! This is so radical. I can't wait to ride that awesome field.
Okay, so we've got his personality.
Yes.
All right, good.
Little Gracie, the youngest and smallest of the pals, leaned into Rare, her pumpkin cat pet. It sure looks big, doesn't it, Rare? I hope there's some other weeby littles to play with. Well, we'll just pretend we're on Cucurbit and everything will be just fine.
Oh, so Rare is actually a cat.
Like a literal pet.
Okay.
Weird.
Although,
even though it has arms and legs.
Yeah.
That's always a little weird when you have people keeping anthropomorphic animals as pets. Like, not that this is a person. I guess pumpkin-morphic. The rest of the pals took off rolling towards Pumpkintopia, praying and hoping they hadn't gotten in over their heads. They finally all reached Pumpkintopia a few hours later in the blazing midday sun. They'd been chased by a four-legged creature that made strange barking noises, swooped down on by a gigantic black bird that Spaz had to spitfire seeds at to lose. Oh, they can spit seeds. Okay, all right. Well, I guess they can't establish all of their powers in one.
Huh.
Had to talk that all off. A big-footed human almost squashed Rare until he had to burrow into the ground, but they all made it unscathed.
I thought they were about the size of apples, but they look quite a bit smaller compared to the
Ping pong balls,
Yeah.
Well, they said it was a big-footed human.
Oh.
Michael Jordan works in this farm. As the pals rode down the rolled down the rows and rows of young munchkins and lazy goals, they began to feel more comfortable. The patch was wet and warm, and the Earthkins seemed like good guys, even if they were a little bit country and a whole lot quieter than the pals.
So I'm guessing munchkins and golds are varieties of pumpkins?
Yeah, actual pumpkin varieties, yeah.
Okay, huh.
Now this bee, he keeps showing up here, but we've never actually met him in the context of the thing.
Yeah, well, he's clearly... he's probably going to be the narrator, because he's a reporter, obviously, from his little tag in his hat.
They didn't say much, but howdy! And they sure seemed content just lying in the sand and soaking up rays. Yeah, if there's one thing you associate Puget Sound with, it's cowboys.
Well, pumpkins.
Cowboys.
Yeah, Puget Sound pumpkin culture is different than human culture.
Okay. This is kind of alarming, actually, this picture.
You mean the come hither eyes of the Earth
pumpkins?
Yeah.
Got a real purty mouth. Oh, they made lots of new friends at the Melons annual summer festival when they sang and performed for the whole bunch. The Spuds from Tubertown, the Berry Bunch, and even crabby old Granny Apple took a liking to the pals. They became friends with the Great Zucchini, a magician who bungled most of his tricks. And Dr. Buzz, a honeybee who passed around gossip like nectar, became their best way of getting the scoop on things. Well, so this all happened before midnight?
Is Dr. Buzz an actual doctor, or like Dr. Johnny C. Fever type thing?
He's like Dr. John.
So here's our
So here's all these other farm characters we were looking at, but it is really difficult to tell what kind of fruit or vegetable they are.
I don't know who this guy is.
Yeah, he looks pretty tough.
Yeah, but I have no clue what kind of vegetable he's supposed to be.
I think he's a potato. I think this is him.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's got to be him.
These look like they were drawn by two different people.
There must be a follow-up that actually goes into each one of these in particular, I'm guessing.
Wait, you think there's the whole series of this? Do you think it's like Sweet Pickles?
I would hope so. If they're gonna introduce all these characters, they clearly have something planned out beyond one book. I would hope.
Most curious to them were the giant two-leggers who ran the farm. Farmer Dave, a happy, down-to-earth type of guy in baggy overalls and tennis shoes, watered the crops and tended to the beehives. Serena, his wife, a work boot and skirt variety. Is
What?
that a thing? A work boot and skirt variety.
Do they mean what?
Planted flowers and hummed old show tunes. They lived in a rambling old farmhouse that sat nearby the fields. That doesn't look very rambling to me. That looks pretty...
It looks about the size for the Pumpkin Pals, because the perspective here is a little bit off.
Yeah.
They're giants.
The door only comes up to halfway up their calf. The one the pals were most fascinated with was the short human kid, son of Dave and Serena. His name was Parker. He was always bending down and looking at the pals like he knew something was up, but he couldn't figure it out. So he's aware that they're alive, but he's not aware that the other pumpkins are alive?
Apparently so. Also, I believe something was wrong, but nobody has actually made any movement to find out what that thing was or why.
No.
So, and this book is almost over.
Yeah. And I was like, yeah, you're right. There's just one more page. Listen, did you hear that? It's 12 o'clock. You know what that means, pals. It's time to go meet with Big Max for your next adventure. And remember, magical and new, like seeds that grow to blossoms. If your heart is pure and true, you will surely blossom too. And that's the end? Oh, for fun activities and coloring pages, visit us on the web at pumpkinpatchpals.com. Copyright 2005, all rights reserved. And a phone number. I'm not going to share the phone number with you. I don't want to be responsible for that.
It's probably on the website, if such a website still exists.
Yes.
I have to say, I'm kind of disappointed in this book.
I am too, but it's very of the style of a of this kind of book, really.
Yeah. It's introduced a lot of things that don't really come to any sort of point.
No, it's just like welcome to the world of our new toy line, kids.
So, but I'm wondering, this it appears to, just from what happened in this book, I feel like this was probably made by an actual pumpkin farm.
Yeah.
You know, like...
Probably a pretty well-to-do one if they could afford to do a vanity publication like this.
I feel like this was supposed to make kids, like, tell your parents to come out to our farm and, like, you know, do a hayride or something.
I'm sure they do a corn maze. I'm sure there's a haunted house.
They expected a lot more to come of it, because as you can see...
See you soon!
Yeah, that one's, meh...
Just the vaguest suggestion of what pumpkins are even for. They're ostensibly food.
Did they really need to mention that?
Yeah.
Like, you're right. They could have just not mentioned the part that we eat them, and we probably wouldn't have, you know... But no, they went out of their way to actually, like, bring that up.
Well, you know, you could leave any part of the story out and it wouldn't affect the story.
That's right. There's not really a story.
Yes.
They meet pumpkins, they go to a concert. Oh, did they play in the concert?
No, they seem to just... be bopping around.
They're
playing.
Oh,
no,
yeah,
you're right.
playing.
We weren't even paying attention. We were so distracted by the
audience.
Yes.
So they come from outer space to be in a rock and roll band, apparently.
As one does.
Yeah.
Just like Purple People Eater.
Yeah. Except that there's no mention of any sort of musical abilities up until this point. But you know. Oh, hey.
Okay, now we recognize most of them.
Yeah.
In the front page, and let's see, baby pear, obviously.
Yeah. There's some sort of Asian.
Yeah, they really go out of their way to do the the epicanthic fold with these apples.
Yeah, And there's a lemon who is possibly, is that a sombrero? I'm not really sure what's going on
A
here.
Mexican lemon?
Yeah, is that a thing?
Maybe?
I don't know. And another weird
Another
human
woman that is a fruit.
Yeah. Well, I gotta say, this really does not sell me on pumpkins at all.
Oh, and then there's Mother Nurture again. Is that Mother Nurture?
Oh, maybe? It's gotta be. I mean, well, no, she's Greta.
No, that's
Greta's Flower Shop. So
Greta the Gourd? I don't know.
It makes as much sense as anything. I'm really disappointed we didn't get to meet this hippie
Yeah,
guy.
what was his deal? There's so much here that we didn't learn.
Well,
so looks like we're going to have to go to Seattle and get another one.
All right, to the Reader-mobile.
Soon.
Happy Halloween, and thanks for watching the Pumpkin Patch Pals with me. If you had fun, leave a like and a comment to let me know. Be sure to subscribe for more Hungry Reader, and check out guttersnipecomic.com for the latest of what Mike is up to.